Most people work their entire lives chasing money. They give their best years to jobs, pay endless bills, and still struggle. Here's the shocking truth. 90% of people will never become financially free. Not because they're lazy, not because they don't try, but because they fall into silent money traps. Traps designed to keep them broke forever. In this video, I'll reveal those traps one by one. And more importantly, I'll show you how to escape. Stay with me until the end, because the last trap is the one almost everyone falls into. Prohibited trap number 1. Living only for today. Here's the first trap. Living for today, and ignoring tomorrow. The poor spend every paycheck as soon as it comes. Clothes, food, entertainment, gadgets, nights out. It feels good for the moment, but the future pays the price. The wealthy do the opposite. They think years ahead. They ask, how will this decision affect me in 5 years? In 10 years? Every dollar they keep today becomes an investment for tomorrow. It grows, multiplies, and creates freedom. If your money disappears the moment you get it, you're not building wealth. You're just renting a lifestyle that keeps you trapped. Prohibited trap number 2. Depending on one income. Here's the second trap. Relying on a single source of income. 90% of people depend on one salary, one paycheck, one boss, one job. Think about it. The moment that job disappears, so does their security. The wealthy never put all their eggs in one basket. They build multiple streams of income. Business, side hustles, investments, assets that pay them even when they sleep. One income is fragile. Many incomes are power. If you're still depending on one paycheck, it's time to plant your second seed. Prohibited trap number 3. Consuming instead of investing. Here's the third trap. Consuming instead of investing. For most people, money equals spending. The moment they get paid, they ask, what can I buy? The rich think differently. To them, every dollar is a soldier. They don't waste it on things that disappear. They send it out to fight, to bring back more soldiers. When poor people buy a car, it loses value the moment it leaves the shop. When wealthy people buy a car, it's often with money earned from investments. If your money only buys comfort, it dies. If your money buys assets, it multiplies. Prohibited trap number 4. Trading time for money forever. Most people fall into this trap. They spend their entire lives selling hours for dollars. You work, you get paid, you stop working, the money stops. The wealthy know this model is broken. They don't just sell time. They build systems, ideas, and ownership. Businesses that run without them. Investments that pay every month. A job can feed you, but it will never make you rich. If you want freedom, you must create something that works even when you don't. Prohibited trap number 5. Ignoring financial education. Here's another dangerous trap. Ignoring financial education. Schools teach us to memorize facts, to pass exams, to work for others, but schools rarely teach the rules of money. That's why 90% of people stay poor. The wealthy never stop learning. They read books about money. They study markets. They learn from mentors. They know that ignorance is the most expensive mistake you can make. Every book you don't read, every lesson you ignore, costs you far more than you realize. Prohibited trap number 6. Fear of risk. Here's the 6th trap. Fear of risk. The poor are afraid to lose money, so they never play the game. They keep savings locked in banks, where inflation silently eats it away. The wealthy understand risk differently. They take calculated risks. They know every big reward requires stepping into the unknown. Fear locks you in poverty. Courage opens the door to wealth. If you never risk, you never grow. Prohibited trap number 7. The wrong circle. And here's the final trap. The wrong circle of influence. Look around you. If everyone in your circle is broke, stressed, or negative, guess where you're heading? The wealthy surround themselves with builders, dreamers, and doers. They know energy is contagious. Mindsets are contagious. Habits are contagious. Your circle is your future. Change your circle, change your destiny. Checkmark how to escape poverty traps. Now let's flip the script. Here's how you escape these traps. Step 1. Track every dollar. Know where your money goes. Step 2. Build at least one side income. Start small if you must. Step 3. Invest in assets, not just things. Even small investments compound. Step 4. Guard your time. Don't trade it endlessly for money. Step 5. Learn something about money every day. Knowledge compounds like money. Step 6. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with growth. Escape requires action, not talk, not dreams. Action. 90% of people will stay poor. But you don't have to. Now you know the traps. And you know the way out. The question is simple. Will you act, or will you remain in the 90%? The choice is yours. Which trap hit you the hardest? Tell me in the comments below. And if you're ready to break free, hit that subscribe button. Because the next video might be the one that changes your life.